So I've been doing some brainstorming lately as to how I want to enhance my life from this point up until summer and then throughout the summer. I feel like this is the time of year where we all start Google searching how to glow up for summer, and we're looking on Pinterest at all of those glow up checklists. And I kind of just wanted to share my own take on the glow up concept because I in the past have expressed some of my issues with the whole glow up concept. I feel like there's this notion that in order to have a glow up, you have to follow trends and clear your skin and, you know, have this perfect body and like spend $1,000 on your physical appearance, like hair, nails, makeup, wardrobe. Like there's so much emphasis on the physical side of a glow up, and I kind of just wanted to switch things up a bit and just talk about kind of a more comprehensive approach to glowing up, because I think that we can all agree a true glow comes from within. And when I was outlining this video, I kept just thinking about one of my friends. And the reason is because every time I see her, whether it's in person or online, she just has this radiance to her. And I know for a fact, because I know her, that it's, you know, it's not because she has a super expensive like skincare regimen. It's because she is so spiritually connected to herself and everything around her. And she has such a just focus on her health and wellness routine. She does yoga and she's just so like aligned with her higher self. So I kind of am basing my guide off of her in some way. Yeah, if you guys want to take inspiration from this guide as well, that is great. Where are my notes? Okay, so I talk about intentions and goal setting on my channel so much, and I'm honestly such a broken record at this point. But I actually heard a quote about 2 or 3 years ago, and it just really stuck with me because it's made my approach to goals so different. When you don't have intentions behind what you're doing, it's like loading a bent arrow into a bow and expecting it to hit the target. However, if you're intentional with what you're doing, you're loading a straight arrow into the bow and you're going to hit the target. And that just really stuck with me because it really focuses on not just the goal itself, but the prep that goes into it. And I think like whenever you're trying to achieve something, the best like motivator is to have a why. Like, why are you doing what you're doing? So on that note, the first thing is to just define what area of life you want to prioritize. So maybe it is health and wellness, maybe it is social life, maybe it is career, maybe it is your fitness journey, like anything like that. Just what in this moment matters most to you, or what area of life do you feel like needs the most attention right now. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to focus on anything else. It just means that those things are kind of going to be like a side project, whereas this is like your main focus. And then the next thing, and this is what I have done as well, I've actually done all of these things, I'm in the process of doing all of these things, but the next step is to build your kind of ideal summer routine around that goal. So figure out kind of what habits are going to help you reach that goal, what habits do you want to implement or continue doing to just progress in that area of life. So for example, I am really trying to prioritize my health and wellness again, and when this contortion season wraps up, I'm going to be prioritizing home training a lot more. So for me, I've been kind of structuring a morning routine, and I'm going to be working out like a whole training split. So really just get specific with how you want to approach that area of life. If your goal is to really prioritize your fitness journey, I would highly recommend maybe for like the first couple weeks of summer, just trying out so many different kinds of physical activity and really figuring out what makes you the happiest. Because going back to what I said at the beginning of this video, a true glow comes from being like genuinely happy and doing things that you love. Like that passion can just really, it just like makes people so radiant when they have stuff that makes them just genuinely excited to be alive. The next thing I have titled The Big Summer Sort, because I feel like no matter what type of person you are, whether you're naturally organized or not, we all function better in a clean environment. I think if we all maybe go through our room, our bathroom, our desk, any spaces that we spend a lot of time in, maybe our closet as well, and just do a thorough like organization, declutter. If you do want some inspo for your decluttering process, I have a couple decluttering slash like minimalism focused videos on my channel, so I'll put them up in the little eye for you to check out. But yeah, we've all heard the quote, tidy space, tidy mind. It just, to me, honestly, when I have a clean environment to exist in, I feel so much more creative. I feel so much more motivated because for me in particular, I can literally whip out my ring light, prop up my camera, and I don't have to worry about, you know, cleaning my entire room before I can get to work. But also it just helps your mental health so much. The next thing is a passion project, and this is a fun one, and I also feel like honestly one of the best ways to have a glow up is to learn new things and develop new skills and just expand your mind. And I know what you're thinking, I just went through like so many months of school and I'm just not in the mood to go back to school. But I promise you, as someone that has been graduated for like 2 years, I graduated like 2 years ago, I don't know why I said it like that, okay? I have been doing a lot more just like self-guided learning and just genuinely learning about things that I want to learn about. And trust me when I say it is so much more fun. It is like a totally different experience. So maybe consider choosing something that you've really been wanting to learn more about. Maybe it's a language, maybe it's just a certain topic. Maybe you want to research something that you want to do later down the road. Like maybe if you're really interested in travel like myself, maybe researching the places that you want to visit. I feel like there's a really entertaining way to approach this. And also another thing, it doesn't have to be like super educational, like it can be a creative thing. And I actually wanted to talk about my vision book because this I feel like would be such a fun like summer project. And I've shown this on my channel before, but essentially this is my manifestation board or my vision board in book format. And I've just broken it up into kind of the main categories of life. I'll pop them up on screen right now so you know what I'm talking about. But I've just like taken so many photos off of Pinterest and pasted them in and paired them with like really detailed like journal entries about how I want like each aspect of life to kind of pan out for me. So yeah, I have like bucket lists. I have a really detailed description of my vision for how travel is going to play a role in my life. I have like detailed descriptions of career milestones, where I see my career headed, and you can really get as detailed as you want. And I think that, you know, you can work on it over the course of the summer, and the goal eventually is to be able to, you know, a couple years down the road, maybe like 10 years down the road, we'll be able to look back at these books and say, I did it. And I am so excited for that day. When that comes, I'm gonna be so happy. Daily meditation. I swear this helps my mental health more than any other habit I've like ever tried. I feel like it just sets up my day for success, and I just feel so much more grounded and present. Also journaling, daily gratitude lists, and affirmations. I feel like this just helps your general mood, but also your confidence. I feel like affirmations, while they can be a little bit cheesy sometimes, I feel like they really do help just reframe your mind. Also, reading. I don't know if you guys have ended up on Book Talk, but I have, and I've been reading so much more because of it. Reading is just a great way to, for one, get off your phone, but if you're someone that struggles to stay present, and if you're like constantly like stuck in the future or stuck in the past, which I'm with you, I feel like reading just really helps like take you back into the present moment, and it's just a really relaxing habit. I feel like we all know the benefits of reading. And this one, oh my god, I cannot stress this point enough, but really focus on like who you're spending time with, because I honestly think that one of the most significant factors in someone's life is who they spend time with. Because if you're spending time with like high energy people that are motivated, they have drive, and they're just like, they bring out the best in you and they want to see you succeed, I feel like those are the people that are going to, yeah, just help you progress in your own life and just also just feel like a happy person. And then also on the flip side, just like commit to yourself that you're going to protect your energy. If there's someone in your life that really just is not in alignment with, you know, where you want your life to go in the future, like don't give them the power to pull you down. And I think that that is ultimately a decision that is for you to make. Music is also such an important factor in your mood. And honestly, lately, it is just crazy the amount of just like impact music has had on my life. Something that I used to do a lot in the past was if I was like feeling in kind of a negative headspace, I was not doing my best, I would listen to like sad music, and literally that is self-sabotage because it didn't make me feel better. So I've now been able to like switch around that habit, and I will listen to music that like literally yanks me out of that mindset and makes me feel more happy and positive. Okay, so now going into health. These are all the things that I feel like will really just enhance your health and help you glow up in your health and wellness routine. The first thing, water. I know that literally just as a collective, the internet is such a broken record when it comes to hydration, but maybe get a new water bottle if you feel like it will give you that extra bit of motivation. But for a true glow up, hydration is just key because our bodies need it. And then also finding a fitness routine that you really enjoy. Again, this is so not about like changing your body in any way. It is about finding something that releases those endorphins and makes you feel really, really good in your own skin. So like hiking, swimming, paddleboarding if you want to, cycling, doing at-home workouts, going to the gym, lifting weights, doing yoga, Pilates, anything. Just find something that makes you really, really happy doing it. And then also quickly to talk about food, I honestly do not want to put so much emphasis on this because I feel like social media as a whole just puts way too much emphasis on it. But something that I've really been thinking about is not just trying to be as perfect as possible, because that is just so toxic in so many ways and it's not good for your mindset or your mental health. But just focus on thinking, what is going to give my body the most nutrients? What's going to give me the most energy and make me feel really, really good? And then also have the fun stuff, because life is too short and it's just, in any healthy lifestyle, balance is so important. But yeah, just also give your body what it needs to truly thrive as well. And quickly to talk about sleep, because this is something that honestly I have neglected in the past. I kind of had the idea in my head that in order to be, you know, the peak productivity level, I kind of had the idea in my mind that in order to be the absolute most like optimized human that has like the best habits and is like hyper productive and just has their life together, I thought that I had to wake up at 5 a.m. Throw back to my 5 a.m. morning routine. Since then, I have remembered how important sleep truly is. It's definitely very easy to start staying up late every single night in the summer because it's light out a lot later and there's usually a lot more going on. But beauty sleep is also really important, and not only is it important for the glow up, but it also is important just so that we can be our best selves, because in order to do all of the things that we want to do, we need to be well rested. Okay, now going into self-care. These are the more like physical appearance focused things, but yeah, just pick and choose, do whatever you feel like doing, and don't feel like you have to do these things to have a glow up, because it's absolutely not the case. The first thing, skincare. I have really been learning so much more about skincare, and I am definitely on my own skin journey trying to heal my acne and get rid of acne scars. I know with this ring light my skin looks flawless, but trust me when I say that I do have acne. But I feel like it's just a really great way to put some more time and energy back into yourself, and I've just found that having a skincare routine makes me feel really good. Also, hair care. I feel feel like learning about your specific hair type and maybe trying out new products specifically for your hair type is a great way to just have healthier looking hair and just feel more confident in it. But then also like protective styles, I feel like having my hair in braids a lot is one of the things that has kept my hair so healthy, because sometimes when we're doing like really slicked back, like tight hairstyles, that can kind of strangle our hair and cause a lot of breakage. So switching it up, taking a break from those and doing the protective styles like loose buns and braids is great. And then also I've seen so many people talking about hair oils lately. That is something that I really want to try. And then also nails. I have been enjoying painting my own nails so much lately. Not only is it a fun little thing to do while you watch like Netflix or something, but just like having them done and not having to go spend like 3 hours and like $80 at a salon, it's nice. And I feel like everyone feels a little bit more confident when you have a bit of a summer glow going on, a little bit of a tan. And I am 100% an advocate for fake tanning, because we need to protect our skin. Our skin is our largest organ, and it is the one that is the most susceptible to like environmental stressors and skin damage, and we don't want that. So as much as I'm also definitely someone that always encourages getting outside, spending time in nature, as far as like the practice of laying out on the beach and tanning for like 5 hours, we should probably maybe avoid that. If you're curious what fake tan I use the one from Bondi Sands. I'm pretty sure it's the medium one, but I honestly can speak so highly of this. I've never had any issues with it, and it doesn't wear off in like a blotchy way like some fake tans do. It also just smells like coconuts, which is really nice because some fake tans smell awful. And then also style. I feel like style is such a fun form of expression, and it's such a creative way to just step outside of your comfort zone. This little blue romper is actually a new piece that I treated myself to. It's from Princess Polly, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And it looks like a dress, but it's shorts, which we love because then you don't have to wear shorts underneath. And to all my girlies out there, you know. But yeah, maybe like creating a new style board on Pinterest and treating yourself to a couple new pieces. I am definitely not saying go reinvent your wardrobe, because that is very unsustainable and also very bad for your bank account. But I think that a couple new pieces here and there is fun, and we should feel okay doing that. And also, Princess Polly, if you're watching this, I have reached out so many times and I would love to work with you, so no hard feelings for not getting back to me, but my email is in the description box and I would love to work with you. Okay, and now just going into the whole glow up mindset. The biggest thing and the point that I really want to get across to as many people as possible is the true glow up comes from embracing who you are and doing whatever makes you feel happy and confident. You do not have to follow trends in order to have a glow up. You do not have to erase your imperfections or insecurities in order to have a glow up. You do not have to change your body in order to be beautiful, and you do not have to spend $1,000 on a new wardrobe and get abs. Like, you do not have to do those things in order to have a glow up. Truly, the most attractive thing about someone is how they show up in their lives and how they are towards things that they're passionate about. And honestly, the thing that sticks with people and the thing that really makes the impression on other people is your energy. That is what people are going to remember you for and love you for, is your energy. So I really hope that this video gives you some new things to think about. I know that a lot of people are now starting to kind of steer away from just the physical side of a glow up. I've seen so many people now talking about the kind of internal work that we can do in order to have a glow up. But yeah, just remember the true glow up comes from within, and it has very little to do with your physical appearance. But also, on that note, every single one of you is already beautiful and you do not need to change yourself. You are perfect just as you are, and that's all I have to say. If you did enjoy this video, please consider giving this a thumbs up, because it lets the algorithm know that my content is worth being shown to other people, and you could just really help me out that way. Also, if you do want to stick around, make sure to subscribe, because I would love to have you in this community. We are so close to reaching 2,000 subscribers, and I would love to maybe get there before summer starts. So if you want to help a girl out, you know what to do. Here's my Instagram and TikTok if you would like to see more content from me, and until next time, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!
Comme ça, ouais, 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 j'adore.